Hi Cancer, welcome to your February 2026 general reading. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Michelle and this is for Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Cancer, I want to thank you for each and every one of you, your likes, your shares, your subscribes, your comments. Please do keep them coming. I read each and every one and they do help me connect with your energy. So if you want the energy exchange to be a contact sport, if you will, you send me your energy, I send mine back to you, and that's the way this channel works. So please do drop me a comment down below or like this video to share your energy with me. Let's take a look here. Cancer, you've drawn the card of Nimue, N-I-M-U-E, and this is about seeking the counsel of crystals. Now, overall, I feel the energy is about you finding your way out of a situation with courage, with boldness. Cancer, there's an energy here of escape, using this very strong dragon energy that I'm picking up with this card to explode forth with an energy. So, for some of you, I'm getting jewelry or a powerful totem may be of benefit to you now. You may already have this in your possession, something that may have been, has some kind of connection, possibly to your ancestors. I'm getting from Spirit. For others of you, you're making jewelry. That's just for a very small percentage, but I am getting that. Some of you may be very, very connected with what comes from the earth at this particular time. So Cancer, let's see. Drawing on this power of this earth energy, let's start. We'll have a look at the past, present, near future, your advice or your best path to follow, what's happening around you, your hopes and fears, the potential outcome, what's hidden, and the overall energy. So Cancer, Five of Wands wanted to pop out there. The Page of Pentacles, lovely. What I'm getting there is offers, opportunities. We do have the King of Wands. Now I feel that this is your energy, male or female, not meant to be gender specific. But boy, when we talk about more of that, something that feels like making the bold choice, I do feel that you have a powerful influence in your past, maybe an ancestor that's coming through. But with the Six of Swords in reverse, there is something that you are struggling with when it comes to moving forward. Now, let's see. Yeah, it's time. Spirit is saying it's time. For some of you, you are not moving forward right now because you feel like you need support, or you feel like you need to be supported by a reading. If that's the case, then here it is. For others of you, you may be seeking the counsel of an expert, which would certainly be a good idea. Could be someone who's a fire sign. The Page of Swords, learning all that you can, doing your due diligence, research, finding out what you need to do to move forward. Again, for some of you, you are with this page, it's something that you don't know a whole lot about, but you're willing to learn. We have the Death card in reverse. So there is something here that is stuck. Although there is really nice opportunity around you, there is an energy of something that is stuck, isn't progressing. You're hoping that you will be unblocked, that you'll be able to move forward. And there is celebration here. The Four of Wands tells me that there is going to be success. For some of you, this is going to lead to a commitment or commitment ceremony. I also get, for some of you who are looking to move, you may be seeking advice or assistance on where you're going to buy. It looks like you're going to be successful there. And what's hidden here is the Ten of Wands. Yeah, you're almost at the end of a difficult journey here, Cancer, one which has been a long time coming. It feels like the burden, the stress has been real, but you've really worked hard to progress beyond hardship, uncertainty. There is going to be, for some of you, you're building a business. For others of you, you're actually physically building something around your home, and that's going to be successful. A long-term project reaches fruition. We do have the Spider. Yeah, be meticulous, be patient. Things are going to work out. You seem to be in the middle of something right now, but things are going to work out. Now, when it comes to other messages that are coming through here for you, Cancer, let's see. We have Jaleel. Now, with this one, it is card number 26, and if you reduce that, it is 8. So I do feel that you're wanting to move on. There is a feeling around this of any kind of prosperity, joy, healing. There is something here that, Cancer, has been fraught with difficulty. It could be a relationship with someone around you. It doesn't have to be a lover. But this energy is one of harmonizing relationships or attracting harmonious partnerships. And with that Four of Wands, I see that as harmony. Finding harmony in a home, finding harmony. The feeling here is of friction. If there has been a situation that has been challenging, to say the least, you're choosing now to rise above it. There doesn't have to be this discord. Things don't have to remain as they are. Now, whoever this person is, it could be a spouse, it could be a significant other, a love interest, a business partner, a friend, a family member. They are not your enemy. But that being said, I think that for you, Cancer, it's about finding the courage to make positive change, and that can feel like vulnerability. And this King of Wands tells me that for you, Cancer, vulnerability may be a challenge, but unless you ask for what you need or share your feelings, then you can't move beyond a current difficulty. Some of you are feeling lonely or feeling like your life is not as joyful as it should be at this particular time. You may not feel seen, loved, or appreciated. There may be a need here, Cancer, a desperate need to be seen, to be heard. You may even, there could be someone around you who's making you feel unseen or feel unheard, and may even make you feel like you're unlovable or unlikable, or even that your loved ones don't care about you as much as you care about them. But this card tells you that you can establish or re-establish the loving connections that you seek. Yeah. Okay, so there is an energy here of, for some of you, it's time to move on, to seek loving connections, and moving away from someone that you don't feel loves you back, or that there's just not enough love there in the connection. For others of you who are feeling lonely, whether you're in it, and you can be in a connection and feel lonely. But for those of you who are not in a connection, I do feel that you are making the choice to get back out there and establish connections with people. And that's going to take courage, certainly. Be meticulous, be patient, don't lower your standards, and you will find the right person there, Cancer, certainly. Any other messages here, please, for Cancer for the month of February 2026 for Cancer, please? Yeah, angel families. Yeah, for some of you, this is about wanting to connect with or re-establish a connection within a family, someone who you felt distant from, someone who you may not want to walk away from. You may want to keep working at this, working towards that happy family. You'll know which one you are. Some of you are choosing to walk away, others of you are choosing to re-establish a connection with someone. It could be someone from the past here. This King of Wands could be Leo, could be Sagittarius, or even Aries, guys. Now, let's see, any other messages here for Cancer for February, please, Spirit? The Angel of Families. Now, if you want it bad enough, this is certainly something that can be worked out. Certainly if you have young children, that's going to be more of a motivator, is what I'm getting. Freya, we've got holding on to your center. If there has been anyone around you, Cancer, who has not treated you very well, this is you standing your ground, recognizing when someone isn't able to give you what you need. It could be for a number of reasons, which I'm not going to speculate on here. You know, for some of you, you could be finding out information that is like the last straw that's allowing you to have the freedom to walk away. There's independence with this card as well. Freya is a goddess of love and of war. So this is an energy of conflict, yes, but in a more of a loving way. Now, I'm also getting a very strong energy around loving yourself first and foremost, loving yourself enough to walk away and find true happiness with someone else. Or, as I said, for some of you, if you're with the love of your life, you're choosing to re-establish and maintain that connection. For others of you who are not with the love of your life, and you know it, you're walking away here towards something else. For those of you who are choosing to stay, there's a strong energy of a strong family bond and establishing or re-establishing a strong family bond. But again, if there's anything here that's truly unhealthy, obviously this is not about staying with someone who is toxic, unhealthy, someone who is abusive in any way, anything like that, no. But if it has been a sense of loneliness, a sense of something getting in the way, like hard work, and focusing on that, this is not something that is not able to be salvaged. If you're meticulous, if you're patient, I feel that you can salvage a connection here, certainly. Now, for those of you who are choosing to stay when a partner or someone around you could be sensing or intuiting that someone around you is becoming distant or is putting distance between you and their future, making decisions without you, that kind of thing. I think that you're going to have to say your piece, find out what needs to be found out here. Let's see, any other messages here, please, for... Actually, I'm getting one from this deck here. Message for Cancer. A brilliant solution is on its way. Yeah. You know, you're very smart, Cancer, and you can work whatever this is out. I'm picking up some sort of problem relationship here, possibly within a family, but by being meticulous, by being patient, by being creative, by finding out what you need to find out here, by offering a solution, by putting the effort in, by working towards a common goal with another person, you can find your way through this problem. Find your way back to center. Spirit is saying, finding your way back to center, which is this Page of Pentacles. Starting fresh, starting again. And as I said, for some of you, it's establishing something else. For others of you, this is re-establishing with a person that you see your future with. It really all depends, Cancer, on where you see your future, who you see your future with. That will guide your direction here. But no matter how you choose to lay down a foundation with this Four of Wands, what you're not losing here is your independence, your strong sense of self, Cancer, your higher self. I'm going to read a little bit from the book on this one because I feel it's important, this energy of Freya. So with this one, guys, it's not about losing yourself. It's holding on. It's not about out of a sense of neediness, or it's not about holding on to someone out of a sense of desperation. It's not about you hiding or pretending to be someone else in order to be loved. There's energy here of recognizing yourself, recognizing that you are a person of immense power. There's fearlessness here, there's independence, there's passionate love. When you care about a relationship, you take a stand for who you are. It can feel a little vulnerable because, of course, we want to be loved, we want to be accepted, especially by those we respect and admire. But the irony is that when we hide who we are out of fear, we end up feeling invisible, which is a very different thing than feeling loved. And this is why love requires valor. Without the bold act of being yourself, you'll always be lonely, no matter who stands by your side. In fact, you'll even end up alienating yourself, Cancer. So this is remaining true to yourself, true to who you are. And if someone can't accept you for who you are, letting that relationship go in favor of not living a lie is what I'm getting from Spirit, Cancer. Being truthful, being bold, being fearless, and not being afraid to be independent. For some of you, you're choosing to be a different kind of family. You know, whatever that means to you. It may not be what a traditional family has been in the past, but it's one that feels strong, feels true to you, and that's what's important. So Cancer, I am going to leave it there and wish you all the very best. If you would like a personal reading, you can email me. My links are down below, or you can just Google me, Gypsy Insights Tarot on Etsy. That's ETSY. Thank you for all your likes, your shares, your subscribes, and your hypes if you have that available. I appreciate each and every one of you for your support. Please take care, and bye for now.